Hey everybody, Alyssa here from Becoming Memories. Thanks for joining me today. Today I'm talking about how I organize my ribbon and trim. So if you ever struggle with organizing ribbons and trim, here is what I do. I have this cardstock and I use an iris case, and I have these little bags. These came from Hobby Lobby, I believe, in the jewelry section. I think they have them at Michael's too. But they're in the jewelry section. There's no zipper or anything on top. They're just kind of a lightweight cellophane, and just open it on one end. They're 3x5, I believe. So what I did is I took this super heavyweight cardstock. This is like 110-pound cardstock. I got a huge pack of it at Tuesday morning. It's 8.5 by 11, and it is like, it's stiff, seriously stiff, and you want something very stiff for this because it will definitely hold up better. So I just cut those cardstocks into about 2.5 by 4-inch pieces, and I'll show you what this looks like inside my iris case here in just one sec. Yeah, about like that. Like I kept it a good 1/2 inch narrower than my bag. And the reason is for that is because when you put your trim inside of there and you wrap your trim around the cardstock, it definitely gets padded, I guess you could say. Like you have to leave enough room for several wrappings of the trim around the cardstock. Right? Hopefully that's making sense. I feel like I'm not explaining it very well, but this is what they look like all lined up in the iris case. And I color coded them, as you can see. Before I did this, all of my trims were literally thrown in a desk drawer in one giant ball. And so this is a vast improvement. And then they just slide right in and out of those little cellophane, there we go, bags. And so I think the bags were about $3.50 or $4 at Hobby Lobby or Michael's, and I have plenty of them left over. I use them for other things as well, and of course if you get them with a coupon or 50% off, even better. So this is the only trim I have that actually takes up an entire bag. I have pinks in here. This is a off topic, but this is a vintage seam binding that I found, I believe, at an estate sale. And one of the things I really, really like about this system is it kind of lets me see everything at a glance. And if you had to separate, if you have more ribbons and trim than this, you can separate into several iris containers, of course. But because they're all stacked on end like that, I can literally open up this case and see every ribbon and trim that I have, minus the baker's twine and such. Those are the only purples that I have. And then this one here is just all the seam binding. It's a very lightweight seam binding, and I just threw it all in one. I might sort it out at some point, but for now that's what it is. Here's a couple. This is another one of those vintage seam binding ones. I don't know about you, but I really enjoy taking a peek into other people's stashes. So I thought I would just show you a few of my favorites while we're in here. These laces came from an estate sale. They were not even on a roll. They were kind of thrown in a little tin that had buttons and a bunch of stuff in them. And I actually bought the whole tin for, I think, $2. Mainly because I wanted those little trims right there. I think they're gorgeous. And they're definitely older. So anyway, that is about it. This is probably about 25 of those packets. It's about how much you can fit in an iris container. So I hope that was helpful. I hope you enjoyed watching. Let me know in the comments how you store your ribbon and trim if you found this idea helpful. And don't forget to subscribe to notifications for more videos soon. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.